If you spend enough time on the platform, a specific visual profile starts to emerge. Critics have dubbed it the Netflix look, a combination of stilted dialogue, title sequences built from Adobe templates, an abundance of drone shots, and a flat, high-contrast style known as Netflix lighting. This aesthetic is a byproduct of how Netflix categorizes its viewers. The company segments its global audience into 2,000 taste clusters, highly specific, data-driven groupings used to greenlight shows. To satisfy these niche clusters at a high volume, the production process often relies on standardized, optimized templates rather than traditional cinematic variation. This data-first approach makes sense when you look at the company's roots. In 1997, it was founded by Reed Hastings and Mark Randolph, two software engineers, not Hollywood producers. The foundational story involves a simple customer frustration. Hastings claimed he came up with the idea after being hit with a $40 late fee for a rented copy of Apollo 13 at a Blockbuster. Their solution bypassed physical stores by using a flat-rate DVD-by-mail subscription service, turning movie rentals into a home delivery logistics business. To scale that business, Netflix realized they needed to do more than just ship discs. They needed a mathematical way to predict exactly what a user would want to watch next to keep the subscription active. Their early recommendation algorithm, Cinematch, reached its limit quickly. It lacked the precision required for the company's global ambitions. In 2006, they turned to the public for a solution. They offered a $1 million prize to any developer who could improve their existing algorithm's predictions by at least 10%. The training data released consisted of over 100 million ratings, mapping the choices of 480,000 anonymized users across 17,000 movies. After 3 years, a team called Belcore's Pragmatic Chaos improved prediction accuracy by 10.06%, taking home the $1 million. The competition validated the idea that external math could outpace internal software engineering. It provided the predictive logic Netflix needed to start organizing a digital library around the specific behaviors of its users. When streaming launched in 2007, it removed the physical constraints of DVDs. Now, the company could collect data on viewer behavior in real time, every time a user hit play or pause. To handle this traffic, they built the OpenConnect CDN. This global network of servers allows Netflix to deliver high-quality video without the lag of traditional internet buffering. This infrastructure made hyper-personalization possible. The algorithm even selects which thumbnail artwork you see, picking images it calculates are most likely to grab your individual attention. As the audience grew, this massive dataset began to dictate a shift in the company's business model. In 2018, Netflix pledged to spend $8 billion on content, with 85% of that new spending dedicated exclusively to original productions. The algorithm began greenlighting niche films, like Tall Girl or Horse Girl, specifically because audience data showed a demand in those precise, intersecting categories. Netflix now operates as a digital studio, reverse engineering its art to fit pre-calculated audience segments. As the Silicon Valley model disrupted traditional media, the prestige film industry began to resist. Creators were vocal when Netflix experimented with a 1.5x playback speed feature. Directors argued that allowing users to speed up the content destroyed the artistic integrity and the intended pacing of their work. Steven Spielberg reportedly led a push to bar streaming films from Oscar eligibility, arguing that a movie meant for a TV screen shouldn't compete with a theatrical experience. Behind the scenes, legal battles erupted. Legacy giants like Fox and Viacom sued Netflix, accusing the company of aggressively poaching their top executives to fuel its expansion. Global distribution brought its own friction. The company faced legal quotas in Europe for minority languages, and social media backlash when automated subtitles missed dialogue or censored audio incorrectly. While the algorithm successfully managed the logistics of distribution, it ran directly into the human, often unquantifiable traditions of the legacy film industry. Eventually, the underlying assumption of infinite data-driven growth hit an economic wall. This chart tracks a decade of steady growth that suddenly flatlined. Subscriber losses led to a $50 billion drop in market cap. To recover, Netflix reversed core principles, cracking down on password sharing and introducing a cheaper ad-supported tier for new revenue. The company's internal culture followed suit. Cost-cutting measures led to widespread layoffs and the sudden cancellation of multiple animated television projects that no longer fit the data's new financial requirements. By prioritizing data above everything else, did Netflix actually decode what humans want to watch, or did the algorithm simply condition us to accept whatever it decided to serve?